We are live here in round 3 of the CRL between the Newcastle Knights and the Manly Warringah Seagulls. As we look for these teams, obviously Seagulls have gone 1 from 1 to start the year after a loss to the Penrith Panthers. And the Newcastle Knights, they've been woeful to start the year. I believe they currently placed last in the ladder. Their closest game, well, obviously they got only lost by 6 points last week, but they lost to 18 to the Eagles the week before. The Newcastle Knights, they haven't done great. Both teams have changes in their lineup coming in after both their losses. A few of an interesting one. Of course, we're getting more into the changes in a bit. Obviously, in the trial game, we saw this do first off. Seagulls won by 1.7 to 6 it was, with Mitchell Pearce kicking a field goal against his old club. However, Mitchell Pearce has been dropped for this game against his old club, which is, not great for him. As Valentine Holmes getting ready to get kicked off on the way. Obviously, news came out for the week that 12 players are going to be derotated at the end of the season. One of which is Mitchell Pearce, who managed to sneak his way into the first season of the CRL. However, this will be his last. As it kicks off now, Val Holmes gets it down to the gut of Matt Duffy. One of the several changes. I guess we get into the changes of the Knights as they take it up here. See, very different looking lineup. They have start with Matt Duffy at fullback with Brian Toll and Xavier Coates on the wings. Bradman Best and Bailey Simonton in the centres. Callum Pongler's moved into the 5'8" position with Karen Munster making way, moving to the halfback. Going to be very interesting to see how they work as a half combination. Obviously played, again, this was the spine they actually had in the trial game against Manly. So interesting to see what they've named it here. Maybe that's some sort of weakness they're trying to find with Manly. As Xavier Coates makes a good run there. At props, they have Jacob Saifidi and Jordan McLean. And as Tyson Rizal, holy shit! What's happened here? Holy, I don't know why I swore that. I was just not expecting that. As I was saying, though, Jacob Saifidi and Jordan McLean up prop with their captain, Jaden Brantley at hooker. The second row was a Tohu Harris and Tyson Rizal. And their lock is Mitch Barnett. The bench at the moment is Daniel Saifidi, Franklin Pele, Ruben Cotter, and Ben Murdoch-Basila. As Tom Trbojevic already makes a line break here. And he's away! Tom Trbojevic! He wants to start the season. He's getting back to form. I think he's just run more meters than he ran in the entirety in either of the other two games. He has been poor to start the year. No more than 1 line break per game. And he's already beaten his stats from the previous 2 weeks in the first 3.5 minutes. What's happened here? I was just talking about the team lists. And the Tom Trbojevic runs 90, 80 meters. The score and the Newcastle Knights are already under the pump. Not a good start from Newcastle. Matt Duffy, a poor missed tackle there. Newcastle coach will be very disappointed with that. I was just going to get into the Seagulls team list changes. They have quite a few himself. Tom Trbojevic has been nowhere to start the season. And already he's starting to return to form. As we get into the Seagulls team list now, quite a few changes to themselves. I'll get into them in a moment. They have, obviously, as we just mentioned, Tom Trbojevic is at fullback with Jason Saab and Darlington as Lesniak plate onto the wings. Valentine Holmes and Paul Momorowski in the centres, with Jake Clifford moving into 5'8" position as Daly Cherry Evans moves into the halves. Both halves were dropped in some form or another. It's interesting to see how they will go. As we get into the forward pack here from Manly, as Tom Trbojevic makes another line break, and he gets past the fullback again! No way! He's gonna run 80 meters to see Tom Trbojevic! He's shut the gate! He goes in under the post for Manly's second try in a matter of minutes. Tom Trbojevic is playing like it's 2021. He's been nowhere for the Seagulls to start the year, and then he just goes scores a double within the first 6 minutes of the game. Matt Duffy, what are you doing, buddy? What the hell are you doing? Can you believe that? 5.5 minutes. Tom Trbojevic just does absolute solo efforts and goes in under the post for a second try. I hadn't even finished. I could only get to the halves in the team list before he scored another try. Manly. I don't have any words. I think I'll have to wait till we sit down to finish this team list. I just can't. I'm speechless. I'm actually speechless. The Knights already under the pump. This could turn out to be 60-0. With the way we're going, this could dead set be 60-0. As Ponga kicks back off here, it goes down to the gun of Tom Trbojevic, gives it over to Martin Tapu. Our property breaks off one. And he's happy there. He's actually won the props along with Jesse Bromwich. Martin Tapu played great last week and managed to earn himself a starting role after he was named on the bench for the first 2 games. Stanley Cherry takes it up there. So the other prop is, of course, Jesse Bromwich with Harry Grant at hooker. Ewan Aiken makes his way into the second row position as Kenny Bromwich, the man taking the ball right now, is at the other one. And Jake Javovic is, of course, the lock. Their bench is Adam Fiddle-Blake, Felice Kafusi, Josh Jackson, and Dylan Walker, who, of course, played 5'8" last week. Again, he was dropped. As they're making meters here, 4th tackle now goes over to Martin Tapu, and he just takes it there. Great stuff for the game on Martin Tapu. Even better, I can't... What have the Seagulls just done? They've just actually... I think everyone's shell-shocked. The stadium is quiet with what the Seagulls have done. I think we all expected the Seagulls to win pretty comfortably. I don't think anyone expected them to... Tom Trbojevic, that decided wants 2 tries in the first 6 minutes of the game, has knocked out the ball. And they're going to give away another penalty, Seagulls. Obviously, through the week, the Seagulls coach mentioned multiple times, including on CRL 360, that he's very disappointed with how his side's considered 4 penalties. Now 5 penalties they've considered, while every other team, most have considered 1. So they're very disappointed as the Knights are now going to be welcome back into the Eagle. The Knights didn't get a try soon, and they want a chance to come back here. Mitch Barnett pushes forward there. First tackle now. Goes to Munster. Long pass over to Ponga. Ponga can't find anything. Second tackle now. Goes Mitch Barnett. Inside ball there to Jordan McLean. He juggles it for a bit, but then he eventually tackles it and takes it down there. But I think to play with some sort of energy. Ponga. Long pass out to Toto. Toto's away. Gets it off the back of the inside to Bradman Best. He can't break past another tackle. And the Knights go on to the attack. 4th tackle now. Short ball there. It's been massive shot put on him. Jake Javojevic picks it up. The Knights make an error. And the Seagulls survive. It was good attack there by the Knights, considering what happened early on in this game with Ewan Aiken. And then they make an error. He tried to get a pass back on the inside, but Jacob Softy dived on it. And now they give away another penalty for Seagulls. What are they doing? But more questionably, what are the Knights doing? Going for the 2 points. But down by 12 after 12 minutes, surely you'd like to see them attack the line. Very confused what they're doing here, but already Seagulls have been given a sin bin warning. They don't want to get another player suspended. Ponga now. He gets the goal. And the Seagulls still lead 12-2. I don't know why they went for the goal. Why did they go for the goal there? I don't know why they went for the goal there, but they did. And now the Seagulls only lead by 10. I mean, the Knights did a bit of an extra score. They cannot let the Seagulls be an extra score. They kick off here now, the Seagulls. Goes down to Matt Duffy. Gives it to Jacob Saifidi. And he pushes up towards the 20. I'm still shell-shocked with what Tom Trbojevic started to. As I mentioned in the Brooks series, he made the most minutes he's made to start the year is 90. That is awful for someone like Tom Trbojevic. And then he just goes and decides he wants 2 tries. Early on. First 2 tries of the season. As Jacob Saifidi pushes up there. 3rd tackle now, Ponga. Short ball there. Jacob Saifidi gets an offload to Mitch Barnett. He's tackled there, 4th tackle now. Interested to see what they do here. Goes back. They're going to go to Ponga. He's going from 40-20. Not the best kick, in fact. Sorry, we are back here. We had a bit of a glitch in the recording. We should be back, though, as Jason Saab goes down the wing. He gets taken there. 2nd tackle now. Goes to Jake Clifford. Short ball there to Ewan Aiken. 3rd tackle now. They go to Tom Trbojevic. Looking for some space. He's already been so dangerous tonight. The Seagulls are pushing up. The Knights have to defend him. They cannot let them in here. Goes short side. Clifford. Short ball there to Ewan Aiken. You know how good he was last week off the bench. This week he's earned himself a starting role. It's going to go down. Clifford puts it high. A very high kick, in fact. Tom Trbojevic seems to be under it. It's taken over by Toto, and the Knights survive. Sorry about the lag spike there. 1st tackle now. Goes to Jordan McLean. He's up the middle. McLean looking for some space. Gets a bit of a win offload to Matt Duffy. He gets past 1. Can't get past another. And they survive. 2nd tackle now. They're going to go. Ponga. Out there to Mitch Barnett. He's up the middle. Good run by Mitch Barnett. Taken out by Tom Trbojevic. Third tackle now. Rio Monster. Long pass out. Bailey Simonson. Fourth tackle now. Goes up the middle. Jordan McLean pushes forward. Fifth tackle now. And it goes to Daniel Savio. I don't know if we expected the ball. Sorry, Jacob Saifidi. It's just going to be taken there. The Seagulls will be disappointed with what just happened there. Goes Clifford. Out to Trbojevic, looking for some space. Gets past one. Tola Harris catches him, though. First tackle now. Goes short ball there to Kenny Bromwich up the middle. Good run there by Bromwich. Gets the ball to Clifford. Clifford looking for some space. Can't find any. So now going to be second tackle 20 metres out now. Goes back to Ewan Aiken. He just pushes forward there. Good run again by the second rower. Or third second rower. Short ball there. Back to Kenny Bromwich. The second rower seems to be taking lots of hit-ups at the moment. Fourth tackle now. As the bench forwards make their way onto the field. Goes to Jake Trbojevic though. And he takes it there. Fifth tackle now. A little high ball there. It's on the Toto. Toto makes a great catch at it. And he's going to be away there. He gets taken there, and I've just realised the camera angle's fucked up. Hold on, give me a second. And it goes out to Franklin Pele. Long pass over to Steve Spreading it here, the Knights. Tyson Farrell pushes forward there. Second tackle. Goes long pass out there to Bradman Best. Takes it there. Third tackle just short of the 30-metre line. Goes back Dufty up the middle. Away from one. Gets it offload there to Mitch Barnett. The Knights need a score here. Goes short side. Short ball there to Daniel Saifidi. He pushes past the 10. Goes to Ponga. They need a score here. Grabs it through. It's going to be too deep. And the Seagulls survive. Wasn't the best kick there by Ponga. Long pass over to Felice Kafusi. Goes over to Tom Trbojevic. He's away for a bit. He's still running. Tom Trbojevic, can you imagine he gets enough one? No. He gets taken over by Dufty. Second tackle now. They go over. Daly Cherry Evans takes on the line. Taken there though. Third tackle. And Seagulls seem to be pushing forward. Harry Grant goes short side. And it's a forward pass. He'll be disappointed with himself there, Harry Grant. It's the right play. But I don't know. It wasn't a great pass. And the Knights survive. That could have been an opportunity for them to extend their lead to 16 points. First tackle now. 26 minutes gone, and now the Knights throw a forward pass, this time to Munster. And Brayley will be disappointed with himself there, Munster. Poor communication there by both sides there, but this time it means the Seagulls will get a full set on the Knights line. Goes to Tom Trbojevic. He takes on the fullback. He goes straight through, but as he grounded it, I think he's dropped it. I thought that was going to be the first hat-trick in the CRL. He gets through the line. Plugger misses. And I think he's collided with the goalpost as he's gone to ground it. Along with the force from Bradman Best, and I think that's not Judd the ball loose. They're going upstairs, and they've said no try. Right claw there. Tom Trbojevic, I thought that was going to be the first hat-trick in the CRL. But instead, the Knights have a 20-metre restart. Mitch Barnett pushes forward. First tackle now. They go for Honga. Short ball there to Munster. Munster pushes forward. Goes short ball there. Mitch Barnett gives an offload there to Cameron Munster. Third tackle now. Goes to Franklin Pele. Fourth tackle now. Not the best set from the Knights, considering where they started. They're going to go over to Bradman Best. He's away. Takes on Tom Trbojevic. He can't find this offload on the inside. If he could have, that could have been a try. They had space out there. Goes back to Ponga, who punts it forward. Wasn't the best kick. It's going to be taken on the full by Sub straight through. He takes on Dufty. Dufty gets to him. But not after he pushed up all the way to the 50 meter to 45 metres out. Goes Clifford. Long pass over there to Adam Fiddle-Blake. Second tackle now. Clifford. Short ball there to Ewan Aiken. He's away. It's been great coming off. It's been great so far started tonight. Third tackle now. It's going to go Jake Travojevic. Short ball there to Felice Kafusi. He's up the middle. Surely he scores here. Felice Kafusi. He's going to push forward, but he's going to be put on his back. He had so much space there, Kafusi. And it looked like it was over, in fact. But no. Some great defence from the Knights. Stops it. Now goes short ball there to Ewan Aiken. He pushes forward. And looks out nicely for a fifth tackle kick. Where's Sherry Evans? Where's Clifford? It's going to go over to Clifford. He can't get to the kick. Is it going to matter? I think he's over. I think Jay Clifford might have grounded it there. Managed to push his way over. And I think that's a try. Yes, that is a try. No doubt about it. They're going to score their third try of the game and extend their lead. He couldn't find the kick. He just took on the line, held the ball in his hands, ended up pushing his way over. Valholm's got a goal kick. Around it, it's going to be missed. Seagulls lead 16 points to 2. And, well, the Knights, they still haven't been great. They've had a few minor opportunities, the Knights, but however, I'll give them credit. They've been better since Tom Trbojevic scored 2 tries. But other than that, they have been okay, but they need to be better. And they need to score the next try if they want to win, if they want to have any opportunities. If they score the next try, they'll only be 8 behind. So, well, then it'll be 8 behind if they score the next try. So, I mean, it's there. Clifford gives it to Adam Fiddle-Blake now, who pushes forward. First tackle now. Goes Jake Travojevic straight up the middle there. He takes on Dufty, gets taken there though. Second tackle. Goes Deli Evans. Long pass over to Tom Travojevic. I thought that was through. A great tackle there. If he got a bit more head of speed, I think he was away for all money there. Great tackle by Bailey Simons. Clifford. Over to Kafusi. Kafusi runs over another one. He's been great coming off the bench today. Fourth tackle now. It's going to go over to Ewan Aiken. Ewan Aiken pushes forward. Fifth tackle now. It's going to go Clifford. Clifford's going to drop it. I thought there might have been an opportunity there. He drops the ball though. Harry Grant picks it up. And the Knights survive. It's going to be a short ball there to Toll's away. Takes on Tom Travojevic. He's been great so far tonight, Toll. He's probably been the Knights' best player in my opinion. As he pushes up past the 40. Goes to Brayley. Gives a short ball there to Franklin Pele. Second tackle now. Goes to O'Harris pushing forward. A great run. Third tackle now. Long pass over to Daniel Saifidi. A big run there. Brighton, just short ball there to Toll Harris. Goes there to Ponga. Kalen Ponga puts it high. Very high, in fact. Hit back there. And finally, the Knights are going to score the first try of the game. Just before halftime, with Matt Duffy crashing his way over. A big kick it was. It was a good tap back. Duffy picks it up. I think Steve was disappointed and let them concede there. As Ponga's now going to be kicking to make this a 16-8 scoreline. Well, they're not out of it yet, the Knights. I think they'll be happy to go half-time only 8 down. They deserve to be down by a bit more, I think. But being down by 8 gives them still opportunity to potentially come back in the second half. We saw Seagulls bring it to 2 against the Panthers when they were down 12-0 at halftime. So we've seen teams do it before. We've seen teams come back from bigger scorelines. So if they can put on a bit of a show in the second half, we might have a contest on our hands. As Val Holmes getting ready to kick back off here. As it goes down to the gut of Matt Duffy to return it here. Gives it to Daniel Saifidi. Goes over to Toa Harris. Goes Ponga. Short ball there to Franklin Pele. He pushes forward. Third tackle now. Goes Ponga. Long pass over to Duffy. He's taken there. Fourth tackle. Goes Ponga. Out to Brayley. Short ball there to Monster. He can't find any space. And he's going to be taken there. Fifth tackle net. Goes back to Mitch Barnett. I don't know why Mitch Barnett's kicking. Goes down to the gut of Jason Saab. And he's tackled there. Just in front of the 20-meter line. Nathan gives it to Kenny Bromwich. And they're going to go to halftime there. The Seagulls leading the Knights 16-8. We are back here in the second half. The Knights getting ready to kick off here against the Seagulls. Obviously, not the best second half, but the Knights, the Seagulls are pretty good. However, I think they should be impressed only to be down 18 points at halftime. The Seagulls could be up by a lot more. As they're getting ready to kick off here, Ponga gets it underway. We're off. Goes down to the gut of Jake Clifford. Gives it to Martin Tarpin, a big front rower. Had a great first half, Martin Tarpin. Was great last week. Earned himself a starting position this week. And takes it up there just short of 20. It goes Clifford. Short ball there to Dylan Walker. Just come on now. Taking the first step off the game for him. Second tackle now. Goes Jake Javovic. Don't know if we expected it, but he's managed to fight for space because of it. Until Jacob Saifidi comes across and wraps him up. Third tackle now. Goes Martin Tapu. Short ball there to Josh Jackson. Fourth tackle now. Goes Clifford. Jake Javovic. Tom Javovic. Jason Saab now. Can't find any space there. Good tackle there by Xavier Coates. Fifth tackle now. Good defense. It wasn't the best set to start the half by the Seagulls, but it's going to be a big kick here. And nearly finds space before Xavier Coates manages to make a way back there. Gets it. He looks to find some space. Jason Saab wraps him up though, just in front of the 30-meter line. Goes Monster. Goes Bailey Simons now, taken there just in front of the 40. Tyson Frizzell. Taken up there, in front of the 50. Goes Monster. Monster pushes forward. He's taken now, fifth tackle now. Bailey Simonson punts it. I don't know why he's kicking. Where's the communication in the half by the Knights? Goes back to Jason Saab, looking for something. Can't find anything. I don't know what he's doing back there, but he takes the ball and ends up only making it up 5 meters out. A good kick there by Bailey Simonson. I'll give him credit where credit's due. That's Josh Jackson with a big run there. Second tackle now. Goes Martin Tapu. Jesse Brom's down. Front row is linking up. Third tackle now. Some space. Gonna go inside, outside. Back inside to Tom Javovic. Breaks past one. Can't get past another. Good tackle there. Fourth tackle now. I think they should go for a kick here. Kick it early. Get the Knights towards turning around. That's exactly what they're going to do. Clifford with a big kick, in fact. It's going to make it in the backfield. Taken out by Duffy. And Dufty straight through, gets passed up to the 40. First tackle now. In attack, he's actually been really good, Dufty. I think just the defense has been very poor, especially in those first 2 tries. Easily could have tackled them. And hey, if he actually had tackled them, you know, the Knights would be leading 8-4. No, yeah, 8-4 if he had actually tackled them. So, but anyway, play on now. Ponga. Inside ball to Ruben Cutter, runs over top of one of them. He's taken Nervo. 4th tackle now. Goes Munster. Dufty. Gives it around to Bailey Simon. I don't know what he was expecting. Offered on the inside to Munster, though. He picks it up. He's going to go back. The Xavier Coates out of all plays to punt across field. He's going to be taken now by Martinez Lesniak. Been a bit quiet today after a great game last week. He takes it, Matt Dufty. He eventually gets caught by Ponga and Toto. But not after making heaps of meters there. Walker now is up the middle. Pushes towards the 40, and now the Seagulls get him underway. Second tackle now. He plays it on the 40. Goes Jesse Brummage up the middle. Good run there. Offload there. Looked a bit forward potentially, but they're going to say play on Jake Trbojevic. He plays it there on the 30-meter line. Third tackle. Inside ball to Tom Trbojevic. Up the middle now. Trying to find some space. Can't find any. And he's taken there. 4th tackle now. They need some sort of space. They need something here. Goes Josh Jackson. He pushes forward. Set up nicely for good kicking. They need a good kick. I think if they can't get a try, they need to repeat set here. Goes Jake Clifford. Puts it very high. I don't know if this is the right play. It's taken there by Val Holmes, but he can't find any space. And he's tackled there. And the Knights survive. As Tyson Frizzell pushes forward. First tackle now. Munster. Short ball there to Jacob Saifidi. Pushes forward. Gets it off on the inside to Ruben Cotter. Second tackle now. Goes Jacob Saifidi. Pushes forward. Goes inside. Then to Matt Dufty. He's away. Matt Dufty takes on the fullback. Gets it off on the inside to Ruben Cotter. Cotter goes away. Could you imagine the Knights score here? That would put them in within 2 of the Seagulls. They don't deserve to be within 2. But that could potentially do it. Jordan McLean takes it up. Pushes forward. He's taken there. 5th tackle now. Goes Ponga. He grabs the head. And they're going to score from that. Tyson Frizzell. And the Knights. And they're going to be kicking to be within 2 of the 2 points of the Seagulls. They probably don't deserve to be this close to them. But, after a great kick by Ponga, he just slotted it nicely up the middle. Not up the middle, but just nicely into Frizzell's lap. Harvey couldn't stop him. Trbojevic wasn't in the right position to stop him. And Tyson Frizzell scores. Well now, this makes things interesting. If they get this goal, we'll be within 2 points of the Seagulls. The Seagulls would absolutely, they would be so depressed if they were to once again lose due to a penalty goal, or at least not get another opportunity. You know, a penalty goal cost them, or a penalty cost them. It's cost them 2 weeks in a row. They just hope it doesn't cost them a 3rd week in a row. As Val Holmes is lining up now, kick back off. Seagulls leading 16-14 after 54.5 minutes. Val Holmes is going to kick back off now. Goes down to the gut of Ponga, who gives it short ball there to Jacob Saifidi, who takes the hit up. Well, now I think the Knights have realised it's their opportunity to get their first win of the season. Goes Ponga. Short ball there to Tyson Frizzell. Second tackle now. Ben Murdoch-Masila pushes forward. Third tackle now. Ponga. Goes out to Dufty. Dufty's long pass over to Munster. Munster's in the gap. He takes on Tom Trbojevic. Gets it off on the inside, but it's intercepted by Tommy's brother, Jake Trbojevic. And they survive there. Martin Tarpey pushes forward. He takes them on. Second tackle now. Goes over to Jackson. Takes in there. Third tackle now. Clifford. Long pass over to Jason Salt. Looking for some space. Gets an offload. Goes to back inside and it goes intercepted once again to Ruben Cotter. And once again, they survive. Toto now makes a big run. Taken there by Dylan Walker. I think it was. No, it was Val Holmes. My bad. Second tackle now. Matt Duffy up the middle. Pushes past the 40. The Seagulls, could you imagine they go 2-1 win after 3 games? This competition is absolute. It's so hard. The Knights, they're only down by 2. They need to score the next drive, but they can't let the Seagulls go back into their strides. Fifth tackle now. It goes back. Ponga punts it forward now. Taken there by Waltinas Lesdiak. And he's tackled there, just short of the 40. First tackle now. Goes over to Terry Evans. He pushes forward to the tackle. Second tackle now. Harry Grant, Jake Travojevic. Over to Clifford. Jake Clifford pushes forward. He's been great today so far, Jake Clifford. At 5'8", I think. Goes over to Josh Jackson, looking for some space. Can't find any. Fourth tackle now. Clifford now, looking for some space. Can't find any. Fifth tackle. Seagulls, I think, deserve to be up by at least a bit more than 1 try. But they are. They're only up by 2 points. Goes over to Brian Toto. And he's a good tackle with them. The Knights have to work their way out of their own end. Game seems to be settling down a bit. It's going to be the next team that can find some space. And what are they doing here? He's gone back on the inside. It's taken by Toto Harris. He was standing still and has been completely thrown forward. And the Seagulls now have a perfect opportunity to extend the lead. Goes Tom Travojevic. Val Holmes gets past 1. Taken there by Pongavo. Harry Grant gets the short ball there to Clifford. Clifford gives it to Jackson. Josh Jackson can't find any space. They go Clifford again. Looking for some space. Can't find any. Third tackle now. But he goes long pass over Tom Travojevic. And he's through for a hat-trick. Tommy Turbo finds some space. And that's the first hat-trick in the CRL. Who else but Tommy Turbo to score it? And just like that, it's taken 1 game for him to go to 0 tries for the season to 3 tries, which is leading the try scoring count. Absolute masterclass by Tommy Turbo. He's carried this side. I think if Tommy Travojevic isn't there today, well, if he's not there, then the Knights are leading 14-4. So, as Val Holmes, he turns it on when he's needed. Val Holmes kicks the goal, makes it 22-14. And us not kicking back off. Seagulls, I think this is the lead they deserve. They deserve to be about in front by this much. I think. The Knights, they've been decent. They need a bit more spark and attack though. They haven't really truly ever recovered from that poor start. If they can recover from it, like fully take the lead, then they're definitely in this game. I think they're still in this game though, Knights. Clifford now gives it to Ewan Aiken, who takes the hit up there. Just come back on from the bench. First tackle now. Jake Clifford. Short ball there to Dylan Walker. He's pushing forward. Second tackle now. Goes to Kenny Bromwich up the middle, looking for some space. Can't find any. He's taking their third tackle 35 metres out from the own in try line. Goes Tom Travojevic. He gets past 1. He can't get past another though. He's taking their 4th tackle now. Goes Kenny Bromwich looking for some space up the middle. Can't find any. 5th tackle. Goes to Cherry Evans. He punts it forward. Looking for some space. Goes down to Brian Toto. And Brian Toto straight through. He gets past Tom Travojevic. Brian Toto got a hand laid on him. Pure speed. And he's going to run 100 metres to score the Knights. Third try of the game. And with a kick, they could be within 2 points of the Seagulls again. He's been great today, Brian Toto. I think he ran about 100 metres untouched. And he's just going to go under the post. No one can believe it. Not even the Knights or the Seagulls players. Everyone's shell-shocked. The Knights fans are going ballistic here. They're looking to get their first victory of the season. Against the team, they're only still 2 points behind, but they're against the team who many are predicted to go very far in this competition. They're 1-1, the Seagulls too. They lost last week to the Panthers. The Seagulls coach has said himself but he hasn't think his team's been that good. I think this is the wake-up call. Tom Dvorak just carried them today. If he's plays as quiet as he has against the Panthers or the Roosters, then I don't think Seagulls are in the lead. And you know what? I think Knights have nearly recovered from that poor start. Val Holmes is lining up now to get us back underway here. Goes down to the gut of Munster. Gives it to Tyson Frizzell. Takes the first sit-up. Both teams, I think the Knights needed to score here. They need to do it. They need to be the next team to score. They can't let Seagulls score again as Mitch Barnett pushes way up the middle. Second tackle now. Goes Munster. Long pass over. Bailey Simon to look for some space. However, he's shut down pretty quickly by Val Holmes. Fourth tackle now. We go Tyson Frizzell up the middle again. They still have 10 minutes left to score, but it doesn't have to be this set. I think the Knights will get one. They'll get another opportunity even after this last 10 minutes. They should do at least. Goes Ruben Cotter up the middle now. He's taken there pretty easily. Fifth tackle now. Goes back to Munster. Munster punts it forward. Jason Sub takes it there and it's away. Jason Sub, if Seagulls have to stop him here. Van Duffy's chasing. We know how quick he is. But his support on the outside. Is he going to use it? No. But he gets his way up to the 10-metre line now. And the Seagulls, they must, if they score here, they'll be better for the Knights. He pushes his way up, Jake Trbojevic. Second tackle now. Short ball there, and Ewan Aiken's absolutely been dropped there. He gets up slowly, we'll have to check back with him later. Short ball there. Val Holmes, the Knights are defending like their life's on the line. They cannot go 3-0. Goes short ball there to Josh Jackson, he's pushed on his back. Fifth tackle now. Goes back to Clifford. Grubbers in the hand. And Jake Trbojevic, he's like, whatever you can do, Tom, I can do as well. And he gets a try. That's 4 Trbojevic tries today. 3 by Tom and 1 by Jake. So a little grubber kick ahead. And I don't think there's nothing much they could have done to stop that. It was just a great play by Clifford. He's been great today. He set up 2 tries, I believe. He scored one himself. No, he set up 1. He scored one. He scored the other. And he has been great today, Clifford. And now, as long as the Seagulls get this kick, it's going to be hard for us to come back from it. Val Holmes goes to strike it, and they get it. I think you can count the Knights out from here. It's going to be hard to get for them to come back with 7 minutes remaining. If they want any chance, they're going to have to get an error off the kickoff. They're going to have to force an error here, but it's going to be hard for them to come back now, I think at least. Jake Trbojevic, an old player, has been great today. He's played the full 82. Counterpong kicks off now. Goes down to the goal of Tom Trbojevic. Gives it to Ewan Aiken. Who's taken there? First tackle now. Daly Cherry Evans gives it to Walker. He's taken there for second tackle. Goes Daly Cherry Evans. Short ball there to Ewan Aiken. Again. Third tackle now. They're going to have to force an error here for Knights. Goes Tom Trbojevic. He takes it on the line. Gets past Ponga. He's taken on Duffy now. Who's played fullback. He's been good attacking today, Duffy. It's been defensively that he's been poor. Goes Kenny Bromwich. Short ball there to Ewan Aiken. Fifth tackle now. Goes back to Clifford. He punts it along. It's taken there by Xavier Coates. He's met by some defense there by the Seagulls. Now the Seagulls just defend their way to a victory in the last 4 minutes. Short ball there to Tyson Rizal. He can't find any space. Second tackle now. Goes over there to Bailey Simonson looking for some space. Third tackle now. Goes Munster. Munster pushes forward. Fourth tackle now. It's got to be this play, I think. And it's not. Ruben Cotter just takes it up there. I think the Knights have succumbed to the fact they can't win. It was a solid effort by the Knights. They were within 2 at some points during the game. But the Seagulls are going to be too good. And I think a victory by 8 suffices the Seagulls. They probably could have won by a little bit more. As Martinez Alesiak steps past one. He gets caught there. Set first tackle now. Goes Walker. Short ball there. The Kenny Promise gets past one, in fact. Well, the Knights don't want to let them score another one, I think. Second tackle now. Goes short side here. Cherry Evans takes on the line himself. Makes a decent amount of beaters before being caught by Ponga. Goes Jake Javovic. Gives it. Short ball there to Walker. Walker breaks past one. Gets it off there to Jake Javovic. Man passed it to him. Seagulls could score another one here. Harry Grant gives a short ball there. And it goes forward to Val Holmes. And that will pretty much wrap us up for today. And that's pretty much going to end us for here today. It's going to go Duffy. He'll step past one, but gets caught just short of the 20. Or just past the 20, in fact. Ponga gives a short ball there to Ben Mercosilla. Offload on the inside to Ruben Cotter. And that's going to be it here today. Seagulls, although they won't be the happiest with their performance, they'll take the 2 points against an out-of-form Knights team. 28-20. Full-time score. That is all from me, and I'll see you guys next time.